Hello. Alright, so I've got my very last box here. I'm about to sand it, but I wanted to show you a little bit more about my sanding process. So I've got my sandpaper, which is 220 grit. It's a round disc. It's got the adhesive backing. I cut it in half, then I take that half and fold it together, stick it together, and then it actually fits really well in the corners here. I can sandpaper all the edges and clean it up with just the perfect size. And then again with the straight stick, I can take that other end and adhere it to here, fold it over, and then it'll stay like that. All right, so I'll show you the box and why I sand it. This, I don't know if you can see it, hopefully against my shirt, you can see the end there. It's a little bit frayed. Anyways, so that's what I'm cleaning up. I'll check the quality of the box. I make sure that the edges aren't going to have little splinters on them, so if they catch, you know, kids' hands or who's ever. I don't know how old the people are that are getting them, and out of respect, I want that quality, so I'm going to give that quality. All right, so I'll show you real quick what I do. You just watch me sand. Sorry if it's boring, you can fast forward. So I'm just going to clean up that edge. The most important part of this is the taping is going to be very crucial to have a nice edge on that top so that when I'm doing my resin art, it's not going to peel over and it's not going to pour onto this corner and get over where I want it to go. So the edge on the top, if you can see it's kind of thinner here than it is on there. So that's kind of what I'm cleaning up. I want to make sure I have enough of that edge to show the difference on the top. That should do it. So then I'll take my straight stick. So that's the edge there. You can see it's a lot cleaner. I'm still going to do a little bit more here. I see a couple hairs, fibers, whatever you call it. Okay, now we do the inside. Now when this is straight, before it gets, they get worn out, and so I'll start folding it smaller and use it until I can't use it anymore, and it's no good. But when it's this big, you can take, and it's almost the perfect size to go right in that corner, and then also right here fits in perfectly. So what I'm going to do real quick is just sand that out, clean it up, hit all the edges. I be careful so that I don't splinter it more. Sometimes there's splinters in the wood, and when I run the sandpaper along it, it makes it worse. So I do keep an eye out on that as I'm going. This is really easy for you guys to do it yourself, so I'm giving you those kind of directions so that maybe you can go buy one of these boxes at your local craft store, kind of doll it up a little bit, and make your own little artwork on the top. Okay, so I'm done with the sanding. What I'm going to do next is do the painting. Now you don't have to paint it. If you like just the pine, you can leave it like this and move to the next step, which would be just taping the top. But we're going to paint them. I do a whitewash. So I'm going to get my paint and my water together, and then I'll come right back and show you what that's going to look like, okay? And all we're going to do is paint, water paint, 10 boxes. Leave them out to dry, and I'm on to the taping after that. So, all right, let's go.